Welcome to our lesson on the nervous system, the body's command center, which is crucial for all physical activities. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to perform these key tasks. The nervous system is the body's sophisticated communication and control network. It's our command center, processing information from our surroundings and controlling our every move, thought, and feeling. It has three main jobs: receiving sensory information, like seeing an oncoming football, interpreting that information to make a decision, and coordinating a motor output, like kicking the ball. Let's review these critical functions. All are essential for peak performance in sports and daily life. The nervous system is divided into two main parts: the central nervous system, or CNS, which is the brain and spinal cord, and the peripheral nervous system, which includes all the nerves that branch out from the CNS to the rest of the body. Today, we will focus on the central nervous system, the main control center. The brain, located in the skull, is protected by bone, three membranes called meninges, and a special fluid called cerebrospinal fluid, which acts like a shock absorber. The brain has three major parts we need to know: the cerebrum, the cerebellum, and the brainstem. Let's look at each one. The cerebrum is the largest part, responsible for thinking, memory, and voluntary movement. It's divided into four lobes: the frontal lobe for planning, the parietal for touch and spatial awareness, the temporal for hearing, and the occipital for vision. All are vital for a footballer tracking a ball and planning their next move. The cerebellum, located at the back, is the master of coordination. It controls balance, posture, and ensures our movements are smooth and precise, like the skills of a gymnast. The brainstem connects the brain to the spinal cord and controls vital automatic functions we don't think about, like breathing, heart rate, and blood pressure. The second part of the CNS is the spinal cord. It's a long bundle of nerves protected by your backbone, acting as a superhighway for messages between the brain and the body. It also controls reflexes. A reflex is an automatic, involuntary response to a stimulus designed to protect you from harm, like pulling your hand away from a hot pot. This happens through a pathway called the reflex arc. The pain signal travels from your hand along a sensory neuron to the spinal cord. The spinal cord immediately sends a signal back along a motor neuron, telling the muscle to contract and pull your hand away, all before your brain even registers the pain. Understanding our nervous system is important. It helps us appreciate the skill of Nigerian athletes, understand the need for safety helmets to prevent injuries, and recognize the link between a healthy body and a sharp mind. Today, we learned about the nervous system's functions, identified the parts of the central nervous system, the brain and spinal cord, and saw how the brain coordinates our actions and how a reflex arc works. Well done.